Hey guys, what's going on? So today we're not really gonna be playing typical Clash Royale. This is gonna be more of like a rant style type video, just because like I don't know, like I just feel like ranting about it a little bit. And it's the over monetization of Clash Royale, you know? It's how do you say it? It's annoying, first of all. But I just wanna it's so in your face at this point where it's like I don't know, buy this, buy that, buy this many things. You want to get the new pass so you can get the new evolution. Oh, you want to get evolution shards. Oh, you want to get like a bunch of other shit that you might miss out on. It's just so in your face, and now it's like $12. It used to be $5 or $6, so they literally doubled the price. And people, I mean, eventually people stopped talking about it. So Clash Royale is realizing like, oh, we can get so much money out of our consumers, and I mean, they might make a big stink about it for like a month or a couple weeks, but if you look at our earnings report, we'll make literally like double our money, or at least like 50% more than we would have if we just kept the pass royale like at $6. So it's like Supercell's analysts, like they're looking at this shit and they're like, oh, people are still buying the pass, so it's fine, you know and then when level 16 was recently introduced, people were like, "Oh my God, it's gonna be the worst thing. This is terrible for free to play." People are still gonna buy the pass. That's that's what matters. People, it's like a perpetual machine that Supercell wants you to keep being on. Every fucking player in this game is literally a hamster. We're all in a fucking little hamster wheel, exactly where Supercell wants us. Okay, it's like now that level 16 has been introduced into the game, it's already live. People should start realizing level 16 is not where it ends. No, no, no. This is just, in 2 or 3 years, it's going to be level 17, 2 to 3 years, level 18, and then the same thing until I don't fucking know at what level they're going to stop. But they're not going to stop, okay? The grind is forever. The hamster wheel is eternal, okay? They don't want you to stop because they want to keep, instead of adding new ideas like new cards or, well, I mean, they're doing the heroes, but that's not really new. Instead of coming up with new cards, they just, they're like, oh, well, now the max level is 16. And that changes literally what? You know, if you're going up against an opponent who has a level 11 King Tower, it's like everything in their card, everything in their deck is level 11, everything in your deck is level 11. Nothing changes, okay? Like there is no difference if everybody has all level 11 cards. But well, going up against an opponent who has if you're going up against an opponent and both of you, everything is level 15, right? It, it doesn't change anything. It's the equivalent. You might as well be fighting a level 11 if you're both level. Like, that's the thing that gets me. There is no fucking difference, okay? It adds nothing. In Clash of Clans, if you move up a Town Hall level, that means something. You get new troops, new levels, like you get something new. But in here, it means jack shit. A level 16 card plays exactly the same as a level 11. There is no fucking difference. It's so annoying. And then with these heroes that are coming, bro, my God. I mean, the disparity between free to play and pay to win is just gonna. I mean, it's already like the difference is like this. Difference is gonna be like this. It's out of the fucking screen. You can't even see it. So just be prepared to get fucking anally probed by a level 16 Mega Knight. I'm sure there's already clips out there of people getting absolutely railed by that. But by the way, everybody who contributes to this is like part of the problem. I've seen this emote so many times, this emote too, this one a couple times, but it's like $5 for a fucking emote like that. Are we fucking serious? $5. And it's like I'm not even against paying for like little things in game. Like when I played Rainbow Six Siege, I would buy some of the battle passes. I think I bought like two battle passes and I played probably for like a year. So, but for me that was worth it because I like some of the skins and I like playing the game. But you didn't get a competitive edge because because you paid for anything, you know? It, you would never you don't get an advantage just because you fucking pull out your credit card and you're like, "Oh, I want to buy this thing." That's just not how it works. In most other games, most games you can like customize your skin or your towers. Well, in Clash you can customize your towers, but in most games it's like it doesn't matter. But for some reason in Clash Royale, so many of these cards have like little interactions that are so annoying. And it's like Clash Royale knows this. Why is this bugging? There we go. Clash Royale knows this. They know about these little interactions that are gonna fuck up your game. For example, a wizard, a level 14 wizard dies in one hit to a level 15 fireball. Are you fucking serious, Supercell? A Let me see, what's another card that's like the interaction change is like huge. It's significant. Let's see. I gotta go by Elixir. Elixir down. A Goblin Barrel. When I went up against this, bro, like it was so bullshit. If your King Tower is level 14 and you're going up against a level 15 Goblin Barrel, the goblins take 3 hits to kill one goblin. So it's like your tower needs 9 hits just to get rid of a Goblin Barrel. So it's like 50% more. Your towers need to attack it 50% more times just so they die. And it's like, holy fuck! Like that's such a huge change, And it's like, holy shit. A level, I already said the fireball, and then a musketeer, the same thing as a wizard. Like they can either survive with an inch, with like a tiny bit of health, as it should be, or if your opponent's got like an over-leveled fireball, they just kill it outright. What the fuck is that? Like, it's so annoying whenever my opponent has a level 15 fireball and I just get fucking domed because it's just higher level. You know, it's fucking stupid. And then an ice golem right here. What's the difference here? The death damage does 111 death damage, right? So sometimes it's able to kill skellies and sometimes it's not. Sometimes if you put an ice golem and your opponent has like a level whatever the fuck it is, skeleton army, it's just not gonna die, you know? I think it's 1 or 2 levels below. I don't really remember off the top of my head. But it's little interactions like that that are so fucking annoying. Another one. For me, this is very big. A zap. A level 15 zap versus a level 14 goblin barrel. It kills it in one hit. The interaction should be like your goblins have like an inch of health left, right? A tiny bit of health. But if you're making like a little push, like let's say an ice golem and then a goblin barrel towards a tower, your goblins would still be attacking the tower. But because it's one level above, it just outright kills it. And so, where you would have otherwise gotten like 1,000 damage, now you get like 200 because of the ice golem. It's like so many little. Ugh, I hate it. I fucking hate it. And what else? There's definitely more. There's significant little interaction changes, like the Skeleton King, spawns in lower level skellies. By the way, if you have a skeleton army that's lower level than your opponent's, it's like, oh yeah, their skeletons literally survive 2 hits from your skellies. Meanwhile, your skellies die in one hit. You know, because they do the same amount of damage and they have the same amount of health and damage. It's like, God, that's so fucking annoying. But yeah, if you just have a one level higher skellies, like, it's such a huge fucking difference. And then, what else? Okay, there's just like one more little thing that I'm gonna talk about, and it's just um, the diversity of decks that you can have in Clash Royale. So let me do it by level. Um, let's do it this way, right? So I have in my deck, I think I have like 30 cards that are like level 14, and it's like I've been playing this game for 9 years. You know, I have like 600 and some hours, probably like 650 if I had to guess. And it's like I only have 30 cards out of 121 that are decent enough level to be able to play in ranked, you know? And that's because I spend a lot of time on this game. You know, I recently came back. I stopped playing for a good while, for a couple years actually, but still, like, the you can't be creative in this game. You know, you have to get one deck, one or two decks, and you have to stick with them. If you're free to play, you have to stick with those fucking decks, or you just won't move up in ladder. By the way, why the fuck are these? I hate that they have to level them up individually. Like, that's fucking stupid. They should all be. You should just it should be a one-time unlock, and then that's it. You know, you should be able to pick and choose, and they level up with your king tower. But anyways, like, this is the account of someone who's been playing for 9 years. What's it like for someone who's like they've been playing for a year, but they genuinely have the skill levels of someone who's like who should be up with like 15,000 trophies. You know, and the only reason why they're not up there are because their card levels are low. It's like, what? This again, it shouldn't be about card level. It should be purely about skill. You shouldn't lose because your opponent has two evolutions and you have zero, or because your opponent has fucking all level 15 cards and then your deck only has like level 13s. You know, it's like it's never a fun matchup. You know. By the way, look at how many cards. It's like my creativity is limited to like 30 cards that are like I can actually, because if I were to bring any of these cards, like, I'd just be fucking cooked because they're too low level. So it's like the saving grace for me is classic 1v1, where all cards are limited to tournament standards, so at least I can have like a little bit of creativity in these decks, you know? I can have like I can change things around every once in a while, which is nice. And then you get paired up against people who are actually like around your skill level, so it's not absolutely insane. But my God, I think that's everything I have to say for this video. I think every important point has been made. So yeah, I just hope Clash Royale. Well, okay, I was gonna say I hope it gets better, but let's be real, we all know it's not. So that's the video. I'll see you guys.